to chef up some breakfast, lunch and dinner. Brussels sprouts, sweet potato noodles, and some ground turkey. So I got my meat seasoned. Here are some seasoning that I used. And just to show you some things, small things you could do to make your meal a little healthier. So like for example here, I'm using the soy sauce. Even though that's probably not healthy, but you know, I try to get stuff with like less sodium, because you know, too much salt is not good for you. Also, to put you on, this is called cardamom. It is so good. It's like a spice, and what you do, you open it and stop focusing. So like the seeds, you just take those and put it in your meal. Sometimes it's already come like refined as a powder. It's hard to shell it out, but that's like what the seed look like right there, and it gives your food like a whole different flavor. It's so good. Also, instead of using regular like egg noodles, I'm using sweet potato noodles, and I look for the package that said non-gmo. So it still stays the same. It's just little things that you could do to make your meal a little bit healthier for you. And also, I'm using coconut oil instead of vegetable oil or canola oil. Again, just different things you can do to make your meal more healthy. And I did get the one that's unrefined, cold pressed. Alright, or you can look for the one that says organic. And this is, in itself, takes your meal up a notch. It's so good. We're going to come from me talking about the coconut oil being too expensive. Well, pick a struggle, sis, sir. Pick a struggle, because you're gonna spend the extra money right now, or you're gonna spend the money later on doctor bills. Pick a struggle. As a Jamaican, you know you should season your meat overnight. I did not do that. I literally just seasoned it. So what I do to make my food still taste seasoned, like I burn the curry and some Maggi seasoning. Again, this may not be the healthy choice, but this is what I do. And also I have like fresh onion and garlic and some cardamom and pepper to just take it up a notch, so it could taste like, you know, it's been marinating for hours. I know you can smell that. It smells good. So that's going. Now in a separate pot, I have some water boiling for my sweet potato noodles, and I'm going to use this pot right here to get started on the garlic Brussels sprouts. Also guys, I'm using non-stick pot right here, but you want to avoid these kind of pots because they have what's called BPA in them, and it can lead to intestinal issues such as what's it called? It's GBR or something like that. But after a while they will affect you, especially when like it gets like scraped. Like if you could see scratches in your pot and some black residue coming off, toss that shit, okay? Because that black thing is going in your food and it's going in your body, which is affecting you. So I know I'm not doing the right thing right now, but I am aware and I try to avoid it when I can, where I can. What I usually use is my glass pot. It's full glass. Why am I not using it right now? Good question. But just to put you on, I actually got this pot from the thrift store, and it wasn't even that expensive. It was like a whole set. This is the only one that's remaining now because a couple of them broke. But yeah, it also came with its own lid. So just to put you on, guys, there are healthier things that we could do that our bodies will thank us for, or there are healthier things that we could do that our bodies and pockets later on in life. I did decide to change the pot after all, and I just went back in with some coconut oil. Turn this fire down. Because it's glass, it does conduct heat faster than metal, so just watch your heat. I'm gonna put the rest of the garlic and onion in it. And I did cut my Brussels sprouts in half because I like the char look. And I'm gonna put them in from now, because you know, once this oil gets too hot, shit go get crazy, and we ain't got time for that. We do not have time for that. And I like to start face down. Don't mind me. I start face down, and then flip over. It doesn't matter though. You use this, sir. Face down. And you see how I could use my hands right now? Because again, I'm doing this before shits get wild with the oil and shit. Let me get a fork like a regular person. So that I do on the time. I have it on like the second, and I'm gonna cover up that. And I'm gonna cover that up. But they are talking and I burn up my meat. But that when you pack it like this, I always have like a kettle ready with some hot water. Just pour some of that in there. Stir them up. Stir it up. Just cover it, make it simmer some more. Turn down your heat. Not trying to burn it anymore. And I did turn my heat down on the Brussels sprouts too. This is boiling up, so I'm gonna get the sweet potato noodles ready to put in there. So this is what the sweet potato noodles look like. I'm not using all of this, but this is what's left in the pack for now. So I'm just gonna take off about that much. So yes, it's looking wild, it's sticking out, but once it gets softer, it's just gonna go down just like how you saw that fell. So that's what it's looking like so far. Brussels sprouts going, mince going. Soon we have a meal because sis is hungry. It's going down. You give it a hand too, but it will go down on its own. All in the pot, you can kind of see it. And I didn't put any seasoning in this pot at all. Because I know that the mince and the Brussels sprout have enough flavor and salt, so I'm not trying to make this salt as well. And I'm also gonna drain the noodles and mix it in like the gravy of the meat so it could catch some of that flavor. So I'm not trying to have a brine meal, so think about that when you're cooking as well. That was so extra. I feel like them people on food channel be like, everything that tastes that good, Bill. So this is what I'm going for on both sides. So I'm just going to turn them over. I was trying to keep them on all on one side, but just lost focus. Okay, and that's fine. We still here. So turn them just like we're at turn pool planting, and you know, get that even char on both sides. That's what makes it smacky, you know what I'm saying? Alright, make that go on a little bit more. And I did have to add some more coconut oil earlier because this was sucking the oil up. Just add a little bit more. Cover it up back. Actually, yeah, cover it up back. So the pot them a bubble and thing go and simmer down. So this is where now separate the wife from the side chick them and the side nigga from the husband them, you see me? While they're going to cook, make sure you clean up your sink and thing. Cause this is one thing my dad taught me. I always wash the dishes. It's like it's pet peeve, so no, that's just instilled in me. So I'm gonna go wash these dishes up and then check on the pots. Sink clean again, and don't forget to empty what that's up me to, isn't it? Do the right thing. Alright, the pot I lock up now, you know. When this done, so I'm gonna scoop this to the side, create some space because Omega do. I just went full power, forgetting about my American people. Alright, so I'm putting all my meat on one side because I'm going to put my noodles over here so that I could catch so that they can have some of the flavor of the meat that I cooked. Alright, so that's done. First pot off. Now onto the Brussels sprouts. See that they all have a char flavor now on both sides, and yes, I can use this wooden spoon in my vegetable because this meat is cooked. If this was raw, do not do this, okay? So now the Brussels sprouts have the color that I want on each side. So what I'm going to do now is tip a little of the hot water in the kettle. Alright, and cover it up and just make it simmer down. In like 2 minutes that done. Alright, and my noodles coming along. I'm going to test it soon to see how tender they are. And it's now 11:33. By 11:40, breakfast is served. My kettle is boiling up, so I can make me some tea. And my meal is never feel complete with an avocado. So I have this prepared that I'm going to eat with my food. And guys, my Jamaican people, when you guys ever see avocado this small? I never seen avocado this small until I came to America. Them alright though. So this is about done. And let's turn it off. It's 11:41 now. Share my food, put my avocado, and enjoy my meal. Let that steep for a little bit while I get the food shared out. Alright, so I just strained the noodles, and this is what they look like. Again, they look clear. My friend said this look like sea moss. It does. At first it could give you a little shock, like what is this? But here's a drain, and I'm going to shake it. And I'm going to go ahead, put it in the space I made for it. Alright. And again, I'm just gonna stir that up with the juices just to let it get some of that flavor. It's hard to do with one hand, so hold on. Alright, so this is what we're looking like now. I tossed it around again in the just a little oil that's in the pot, and I just move this around and stir it. So yeah, I like my mince dry. If you like it more liquidy, do that. Do what's best for you. So now the meal is finished, I'm gonna go ahead, share it out, and start eating because I'm hungry. Alright, breakfast is served. That's the damage I did as a one person. And one thing about me eating, I'm gonna show you. So Brussels sprouts, avocado, turkey mince, and sweet potato noodles. And of course I have my tea. Today I'm drinking ginger lemon. Talk to me nice now. Talk to me nice. Alright, I'm gonna mash it up in Uno Mark Williams. My food tastes good still. Talk to me nice. Enjoy my food. Chill a little bit more, and then head to the library to do my daily routine of 2 hours focus and 1 hour exercise.